Hey everybody, how's it going? Live on the scene here at the Modern Rogue HQ. How am I coming through to everybody? You hearing me okay? Give me a 5-9 in the chat depending on how I sound. Give me a proper signal report. Love to hear it. All right, audio is low. Okay, thank you. Let me boost. Input volume is, yes, enhanced. Enhance. Yes. Oh, that was too much. Now it's too species spicy. Hold on. There we go. All right, now we should be in flavor. Oh, yeah. Flavor country. How we sounding? All right, we're good. Well, hello everybody. I am here in the Modern Rogue HQ, coming to you live. We did 3 videos today. Oh, I'll back off a little bit. It's still probably a little too hot, so thank you for that. Did 3 videos today. We're going to talk about some of it, but a lot of it will be a surprise, which I know you're very excited for. But let's improve upon this a little bit. Let's do that, shall we? Let's see. Is that better? Hey, how's it going? No, it's not AirPod sound. I'm using that for the audio. This guy right here. He should be hearing me on this mic. Let me bump it up a little bit. How's that? Better? We getting warmer? Hello in the chat. All good. All the Meshtastic nodes. Yes. So in fact, I'll give you a quick little tour of what we got out here. So I don't have remote control of this set up. I don't have the time for it. But what's that, kids? What do we got on the table here? Who knows what that is right there? Hey, what's that? This specifically. And the pièce de résistance of the kit there. We got a hot light. There we go. And that is a piece of germanium next to a germanium diode. And it goes right there on that whisker detector. Indeed, along with the 100 feet of wire and the crystal piezoelectric head earplug we got. Yeah, this was fantastic. I'll have a video on this little kit build up. I'm pretty impressed. I'll give you the spoiler alert right now if you're inclined and you got kids or something like that. Go to United Nuclear Science. Is it scientist? Scientific. United Nuclear Scientific. Pretty cool. Yeah, it worked. Well, we'll talk about that in the future. But let's go back this way. Yes, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There you go. All right. So welcome to Modern Rogue HQ. I'm hanging out, and I do have this radio. Let's see if we can do a little bit of audio on this bad boy. Okay. That's also a little loud for me, so hold on, let's duck it back a little bit. Now, sadly, I must admit that there is some RFI here. I couldn't do much about that, but we can change frequencies. So, oh, I was using the mobile app all day. There it is. It's right there. 20 meters, let's go to 40. Maybe? Oh, that's the wrong band or wrong receiver. There we go. Whew. That is it's a bit spicy. All right, we got some signals out there. So we'll come back to that in a little minute. So let's pause that. There we go. So what's been going on with you guys? LSB. Oh, that helps too. Yeah, it is on LSB. RFI coming from... No, there is no way we're diagnosing RFI in Brian Brushwood's shack. We're just going to work with what we got, and that's just going to be how it is. That's just how it's going to be. We'll do some FD8 if we can't make it work. I'm chopping down a tree with an angle grinder. Don't know that I recommend that. That's a little wild. Let's see if I can shrink this down. That's perfect. Okay, let's get the chat in. And here we go. Okay, so Steve, yes, okay. This was a whole thing. I'll pull up the website and we can take a look at it. From my research, I agree, it's galena. That was the material, etc. When I went to the website, and you guys can all look this up, under the kit, it mentions a germanium diode. Now, that is true. That's in the pressed glass that comes in the kit, but the mineral, the specimen, I thought they said it was germanium, but galena is what it should be. So it's a, what is it? Lead, not oxide. I can't remember what the mineral is for galena, but yes, I agree with you. Germanium is a flower. There you go. Yes. It is the can of Diet Coke. Which is the can? The can that I have? Oh, it's the World Cup on it. Hey. Lead sulfide. Thank you. That's it. Why is my chat not working? Okay, hold on. Let's make this work correctly. All of this, of course, was working when I set it up earlier today, and now it is no longer working. Let's see if that works now. There we go. Okay, we got it sorted out. So how's it going, everybody else? Tom is trying to cut down a tree with an angle grinder. POTA activation all day while it rained. There you go, man. That's a tough day in the office, if you will, but still better than an actual day in the office. Crayman, you got me going off on a tangent. I'm like, okay, hold on, let me go adjust it. Thank you for the joke. Kate MRD's in the house, very nice. Oh, and so is Matt. What's up, Matt? How you doing? All right, so Brian was very kind. He's like, hey, we had a great day shooting. I think we're gonna shoot 1 or 2 videos tomorrow too. It's crazy. We've been really, really busy. But he did say, he's like, hey, if you want to break into this cabinet, we got a couple of nice little spirits in there. And so he had this one. He said, this is quite good. So we're gonna try a little Westward American single malt whiskey. Who's had this? A little bit of a celebration drink. I should mix it with the Diet Coke, right? No, I'm not doing that. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I would never do that. That's insulting. It is a little hot, though. This is like a 50-something, 115 proof. This is a little hot. So you might not begrudge me, but I may add a little bit of water to open it up a little bit. Ooh. Doing a little aromatic. You ever get the drops, get a drop of whiskey and you rub your fingers together, and the heat expresses the volatile oils there. So there you go, a little bit from me here. Ooh, that's dangerous. It does not come across as a 115 proof. Oh, okay, got a little bit of that going on in the back end. But anyway, great videos today. Lots of fun. It's always a blast coming out and hanging out with Brian. We have had a lot of fun. Talked about Meshtastic, as you can expect. Of course, that was a big topic of discussion. The crystal radio might go in a direction you did not expect, but yeah, that's some good stuff. Bring it to Hamcation? I don't think I can because I'll be, bring the radio? Sure, I'll bring the radios. I'll bring the Meshtastics, but I won't be bringing the nice beverage. Well, thank you. I appreciate the warm welcome to Tejas. I always love it when I get out here. No. I can't bring the bottle. TSA will make me drink it in the TSA line, and then I'll get banned from flying again if they do that. Yeah, it is actually quite dangerous. It does not taste like a 115, so keep that in mind. Yeah. I don't know if that's a fun fact, but it is certainly a fact. Gray Man, that is a very funny joke. So don't be drinking and FT8ing at the same time. You can swerve out of your lane. That is true. I also really am getting pissed off. I keep looking up at the camera and I'm seeing dust on the wide angle. So I am going to correct that right now. Oh yeah, that is filthy. That is filthy. Oh my God. I was giving myself a soap opera effect. How did that pass QA? Who let me go live with that? And boom, wine angle restored. We did pass one of those Waymo taxis yesterday, and I don't see those. I don't see those normally where I'm at. All right, while this is muted, since we can do this with the magic of our SDR app, we're on SDR control. I am on a Mac live streaming. This is usually my portable setup is on a Mac. Waymo is scary, dude. I don't think I would do it. But anyway, okay. So you guys might not be familiar with this, but I'm going to show you. This is like the best software, I think. I almost took out the whole stream by dropping my hand on that cable for Mac. And honestly, I think ICOM radios in general just do amazing with this software. So let's key in a little bit. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to go to Tools. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe. There it is. Tools? Is that it? Number of control options here. There it is. Let's just go right to FT8. We'll just start playing a little FT8. How's that sound? See what's going on there. Did it zoom me over automatically? It didn't, did it? I think I got to do that. There we go. Now it's zooming. So let's see, you should see the decode start to pop up, and I know it's a little far off, but it should be pretty good. What's the name of the software? This is SDR Control on Mac, and they actually have a version for the iPhone as well. It works really, really well. Really good. And lots of signals. Let's see, are they going to decode for us? We're waiting on the decode. It's all on you, buddy, right here. Come on, let's go. Ta-da! We got FT8 things happening in the background. I can probably punch in a little bit. How do I embiggen? This kind of all happened ad hoc. This thing was sitting here, and I was like, yeah, sure. And also, I need to update my grid. Ah, wow, that's crazy. So let me just mention something. I usually run the 705 off my phone when I'm portable, and I changed it to my grid square that I'm here in Austin, which is EM10. I updated it on this software, and it automatically updated here, and it also pulled over my remote configuration for the 705 to the app. Like they're interconnected. I did not expect that. That is very handy. I agree. It is a true statement that 7.200 is the best frequency when drinking. Or 14.313. That's another hot tip. All right, let's give a call out here. Let's see. Where did our tool go? There it is. And receive on 15. You know what? Let's just let her fly. Let's see how it goes. Can we transmit CQ? Yeah, let's call CQ. See how she goes. And I guess I should be watching. Yeah. SDR's good on that side, so we're watching up there. No activity. Putting out all the 5 watts. And if we hit map, we've already, look at that. We've already got a bit of, can you see that okay? Yeah, there you go. Fleshing it out. Let's do the map. Oh my gosh, can I make this bigger? Yeah, we need to make this way bigger because we're getting out there, man. Map version of grid squares. What am I thinking of? Grid mapper? It's not grid mapper. Yes, Gray Man. Yes, that is exactly what happened, and it is a magical setting. That is a magical setting. So yes, I do have the iCloud set up, and yeah, it pulled everything over. Love it. Grid tracker. Yes, grid tracker. That noise floor, asked my wife, is everything that's around me right now. I'm literally, I'm actually going to get some of these shades. I'm going to have to ask Brian where he got these lights. I need some of these J stands. I need all this stuff. His lighting setup is impeccable. That's one thing. Like, Brian does a great job in everything he does, but I love his lighting setup. It's very good. Yeah, there is a touch of lamp. Oh, nobody can hear me. Nobody can hear me. We're going to change our offset here. I'm probably stepping on a myriad of people. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, I can see. Right here, you see, this is the signal that I'm transmitting on. Very good, very clean. Looks like very clean. I did bring my Arc Pro light, so let's do a bit of. Oh, I got my. Let's see. Will this work? Oh no, the laser light is trash on the screen. You can't see it, which kind of be expected. But yeah, there you go. We can do that. Ham alert got me. But nobody can get me here. There's no CQ activity. If we can't make an FT8 work, there's no way we're going to make single sideband work. I'm likely getting stepped on by somebody. So I'm going to pause here for a second. And I'm going to go down to 14.5 for transmit. No, that's not what I want. 4.5. There we go. And transmit away. Let's try that again. Oh, no, that's not. There's somebody there. We don't want that. No, it was better where it was at. Why did everybody tell me to change? Well, I am in the middle of the country, so odds are good that that's going kind of wide, right? At least we hope so. That could very well be true. We may have to check in with a little Tamitha Scove action, because right now I'm just hanging out and drinking from a long day of shooting videos. I got up at 6 to go put a Meshtastic node in a tree, which I did successfully. Very nice. That worked out perfectly. This thing, Adam, K6ARK, remember a week ago, I think the last time we went live, and we were talking about wire gauge. So this is that, what is it, 32? It's either 30 or 32 gauge wire. This was fantastic. This is 100 feet, 100 feet of wire, and look how small that winds up. That's 100 feet of wire. That was killer, and made that thing way better than it had any right being. It was very impressive. I would need, to make a QSO in UK, I would have to be at home, amp on, my 3-element beam on 20 meters pointed north-northeast, and trying to go over the top, Stallone style, to make the contact possible. What's going on here, guys? The map is saying it's working, but it ain't working. What's going on here? Let's zoom in a little bit on the map here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it came up, but no. We're making it to Cuba, but not anybody making a contact with me. Well, we're making all the things, but not making it to you, sadly. The software should be doing the clock, and I'm on Wi-Fi. It should handle all that. Oh yeah, our DT 0. The time drift is right here, and it's 0, -0.1, -0.2. We're locked in. We're locked in, folks. What the heck was that? Let's hear the dulcet tones of FT8. Everybody likes that, right? You love that. Oh. You just hear the frying eggs and bacon. Oh, baby. There's definitely somebody on that frequency, K4 KBX. You can see it, the call sign's listed right there. So I'm going to move up. And max tries exceeded. My excitement grows. Let's switch. Go. There we go. Transmit again. We're going to go until we burn the battery out on this bad boy. And then we're going to hop over to Tamitha Scove and maybe do a little of poking around the SDRs. We had some fun with that today with Brian. Okay, this will be it. We got it. We got it this time. Here we go. Yes, I will answer all questions. So let the questions fly. Guys, I won't be doing an after chat. Let me just tell you, because it's already 9 o'clock here. And I do have to wake up early because we're going to try and get 2 videos, definitely 1 video in the can tomorrow. So there will be no after chat. I apologize. I'll be back with you next week. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I am not on a vacation of Texas, if you follow me. I am out here shooting videos with the Modern Rogue. And so for those reasons, I am not doing much other than hanging out, making the videos. So no, there has been 0 barbecue, which I credit where credit is due. Texas brisket is my favorite brisket, no question. Texas does it right. Absolutely my favorite. I'm not a big fan of the beef ribs. I'm not against them, but brisket is. What is happening here? What is happening here? This is nonsense. I don't know that I will have time to do any of that. I don't know that I'll have. Oh, by the way, that's not me saying Texas doesn't do a good beef rib. They do a fantastic beef rib. I'm not saying that. I'm just not that big a fan of a beef rib. I like me some pork ribs, and I like me brisket. That's how I roll. There's somebody that one of the managers that worked with me. She and her husband are massive foodies. They literally got on a plane and they had a cooler that they built into a rollerboard suitcase. Like, I don't know if it was something they bought that fit into a suitcase that was a cooler. They literally went to Austin, flew in, went to a bunch of the different barbecue spots, collected a bunch of different barbecue, packed it in the cooler, flew home, and then they like shared it with their friends. It was like a dinner thing that they were planning. That is a level of intensity for food that Leia and I have gone down some intense rabbit holes of food, particularly before we had kids. And spoiler alert, they don't have kids yet. That is intense. Dude, the closest thing that Brian and I had to a hangout session, other than like we've been talking throughout this whole thing, he and I have talked a lot, which is always a lot of fun. If you guys want like some fun, this was actually really, really fun. Still, nothing. I'm not making it. What's going on here, guys? Where am I? I can bump it up a little bit. I think where you go? Oh! W0LT. This could be the one. Let's do it. Here we go. You're a -6 to me. The chances are very nice that we could do this. Oh, I'm very excited. How long are we in? We're already 30 minutes in and there's been no context of any kind. Oh no, he didn't come back. Who could have saw this coming? Go to Modern Rogue on YouTube, and he's been doing this really cool thing called office hours. And it's kind of like his prep work that goes into a lot of the video stuff they do. And he uses this morning time, and it's pretty early. Live stream's pretty early. Really, really fun. Really fun. And I was in it. I was talking about remote SDR software. Oh, he came back, but he's not replying to me. See, if you don't hear me, don't call me. If you can't hear me, don't call, because I'm going to blow my battery up transmitting. I'm already going to blow it up doing CQ, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, he has been doing WebSDR for a while, which I've got nothing really against WebSDR, but I think Kiwi is the better SDR, right? So spent a lot of time talking about that, and then he got a really important phone call, and he's like, Josh, take the wheel. And so I got to jump behind his stream setup, which is great, and run the show. Took questions live. Frank was there. What's up, Tank Radio? No further response. It just cuts you off. So that's kind of handy. It just cuts him off and it's like, no further response. I'm going back to CQ. We're not doing this anymore. You're out. You're out of here. So I think I'm going to have to do a full... Wait. No, he's back. See, you're going to get on my naughty list if you keep calling me. You're going to get on my naughty list here. Did the chat die out? What happened? Oh, cool. You guys have been watching it. My other stream has died again. This is the second time it's done that. Oh, there you This is not WSJTX like your traditional Princeton WSJTX. This is SDR-control. It's Mac software. It's what gives the map, which is now disappeared. So there, ooh, the bands have changed, folks. The bands have changed. We're now attacking the eastern seaboard here. We're going to have to change this. Oh, what the hell? It moved my transmit and receive frequency to his. Did not expect that. Did not expect that. I don't like what's happening here. This is bothering me. That is not something I want. So we're going to pause that for a second. All right, I'm going to go back to settings. I do not want to move frequency. Short message, no grid, work, waterfall, yeah. What is this? Can we? How do we do this? What is this? Oh, it just unlocks the transmit frequency. Okay, Jesus. All right, we're going to 1600 is I think the magic. I think this is it. I think this is going to unlock the contact. So yeah, Tom, that was exactly what I was looking for, and it doesn't seem. I'm sure it's probably a deep dive menu, but it's not on the screen. The lock is for changing the transmit frequency, and I'm not seeing anything else in the space here. I'll tell you what, it's in the deep F menu. I know it. Ooh, what is the biggest danger to ham radio operators worldwide and the biggest worry ham radio operators have worldwide? So let's start with in your home shack, right? What's the biggest worry? Lightning strike. Lightning strike is going to be the biggest worry. A noise floor that would make contacts impossible. Like you cannot do radio, definitely. And then, like you said, worldwide. So for me, I don't think that I've got a bunch of international travel in my future, per se. But figuring out the different pieces of the radio license reciprocity for your rights, your privileges to transmit, that's also fairly heady territory that I'm not really equipped to. Oh, loss of spectrum. Loss of spectrum is really good. That's really good. You're onto something with that. Reciprocity with licenses in like a country that may be like not cool with radio, like you could end up in a prison that you don't want to be in, kind of thing, or withheld for questioning. Don't really want that. Don't really want that to happen. These are also really good. Bankruptcy from buying radios, definitely do not want that to happen in my future. That would be horrible. A wife that doesn't like ham radio, that would be real bad. Real bad. Our frequencies becoming profitable to private corporations. See, I think that if that actually happened, I think that that would galvanize a ton of people to do some really nefarious stuff. You'd empower some really smart people to do some really bad things. I don't see that happening, but yes, I think it would be the boiling of the toad, right? The boiling of the frog. We would slowly start losing. That's what's going to happen. Is there's nothing a government or any entity wants less than like to just take something away. Because if you do that, you've got the evil party and then you've got the good party, and they're black and white. What they'd prefer to do is to say, hey, we're just being cool, man. We're just gonna share some of your frequencies. You had this much frequencies, like I'm just gonna give just a little bit more of those frequencies, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. What is it? The end of the world will be, what is it? A whimper, Not a scream. I butchered that quote, but you get the idea. We'll just be boiled frogs. That, Jody, is, I will not answer his story because his story was fascinating. He talked about it in an after chat a couple of weeks back. Everybody should go listen to that. Hamstick Eric is, he went through some stuff. I'm not going to tell you where he's at because I don't know that he shared that. Don't know. It was an interesting discussion, but yeah, he got with, I think detained is the right word to say. He got detained for a little while for some questions that they had. It's rough out there right now with FT8, guys. What's going on? Makes me wish I brought my amp and an extra battery and I had no space to bring any of that stuff. No, I take that back. I probably could have. This is a failure on my part. No, I definitely could have. I didn't think about that. That's on me, guys. That's on me. Add that to the list of things that I will tell myself to never forget again. Yes. That might be the better way of doing this, is just to respond to some of these CQs. Because we got, let's see. We got a Kansas station that is pretty loud. So let's see if we can get somebody in the log. That's it. T.S. Eliot, you nailed it. You absolute, yes, you nailed it. This is the way the world ends, not with a bang, but a whimper. Yes. I could, couldn't I? What am I doing? I could just go into my home station and just transmit. Yeah, I could do that. I totally could do that. But what's the, okay, as much as I have that all set up, I could tail scale my, tail scaling while I'm live streaming might not be the fun thing. In fact, I do not want to tail scale while I'm live streaming. That would be a whole lot of extra mess and will probably take out the bandwidth. No, I don't want to do that. Privately though, like on my own internet, yes, I do that. Oh, somebody's replying to them. All right, well, we'll give it a second. Otherwise, I'm going to start calling CQ again. Oh, I've been there. I've been there so many times where you're calling CQ, and people aren't hearing you, or worse, they're hearing you, but they just keep calling, they just keep giving their call sign over and over again, and you keep replying to them, and it's like, bro, I ain't got you. I don't have you. We gotta let this pass. Yes, I do. I have all of it. I got the remote setup pretty much nailed down pretty well. I could. The problem is I have to tail scale into my home network, and I don't know what that's going to do to the live stream, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'd have to set up pre-tail scale, and I didn't tail scale beforehand, so we're not going to do that. I will not do that right now. I'm sorry. It'll have to be for another time. I'm about ready to just chase Adam and Mark on the summit. Okay, he's called CQ twice. I'm going to give it one more shot, and then we're going to try and chase down where our buddy Mark and Adam are. Because I think this will do CW. I just have to type it out. I'm pretty sure. That's right. No, he can't hear me. We're done. All right. You're dead to me. And let's get out of here. Okay. Let's figure out where our friends are at. So if we go back onto this way. Oh, we got a super chat. I'm calling you on FT8, K1MRE. Ooh, that's a good call sign. So here's the thing, okay? Here's Meester. Can you hear me? Do you see my call sign? Can you reply in the since you sent the super chat? You gotta try and work out with you there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? No. That's not what we're doing. We're not doing that. That's not what's happening. You can't do that. That would not be allowed. James asked, Josh, I wasn't aware you were completely finished with your home setup. Is one ever truly finished with their home setup? No, I actually have to get George's setup, his full rig up on the wall, and then bam, there you go. That's what we're aiming for. I got the DIN rails, I got everything, but I had this whole travel coming up. I had to build this and all that stuff, so I haven't done that yet. It's happening next week. It's gotta happen. I gotta do it. Where's our Meester? Oh, he can hear me. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip it back over, and then you just call me. I'm gonna call CQ one time. Not because I don't think you can hear me. I'm not saying that. I'm just, you can call me, which might be the easiest. I did it again. Modes. And I am now receiving on all frequencies that are FT8. I gotta tell you guys, this does warm me up. No, I do not. I did not bring. Okay, no, I did not bring the tiny key. Did not. That was not necessarily the plan. Not to say I couldn't. I just, you have to understand. There's so many things that goes through my mind. I sit down and I start packing. I start putting things in bags and all that stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, like, what do I need? I got to do all this for the video, and so that usually takes up the predominance of my time. And then all the extra stuff, I'm like, okay, I definitely want this. I definitely need 3 nodes for Meshtastic, and I did, so that was justifiable. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Okay, I'm listening. Meester, I'm listening. They're right here. Literally, anybody can call me. By the way, we have the perfect storm of horrible noise floor, solar storm, and I've got 5 watts. 5 watts I'm working with. So. Oh, the 8 anatikos, or is it the 8 banatikos? Could be. Hello, I've been watching you from March of 2025 when I start studying for my license. Now, officially, I have to pass the exams 3 months before. What happened here? 3 months, what? 3 months before what? You've left me with the pregnant pause. Call now, TX even, first is off. Okay, here we go. Wait, is that you? Okay, hold on. Somebody, I'm going to come back to the person that has the highest signal first. It's KB8NEV. We got an N6 Ken, so we'll come back to you. So let's see. Go. Yes, go. Maybe do. Maybe go. Maybe. I just really freaked myself out by this small bearded gentleman who's right next to me. What is happening here? Hold on. This looks like a little mini simulacra of me. Much skinnier and shorter, but this scares me next to this other gentleman. What is happening back here? I love that. I love that about what we're experiencing right now. All right, KB8 NEV coming to you first, bud. See? You can't hear me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh no, sadly nothing heard. We got a nothing heard. All right, we're gonna go back to N6 Ken from California. Maybe California. N6 is usually a California. All right, Ken, here we go. Although we're gonna try and find Mark and Adam. Something is odd with the transmit. The mystery, Tom. Watch the contact. It's doing odd stuff. As long as it's doing all those bits, you see how it's shifting? Like it's shifting the frequency? That seems right. But you could be right, Tom. You could be right. It's not that strategically placed. It's really not. What is your... Oh, wait, can we see... Show the kids what we got for ALC. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Oh, you might be onto something. Can I change this? If I click that? You, sir, might be onto something. But literally, it's frequency shift. And yes, they've got these little dropouts. I see what you're saying, Tom. If that's what you meant, yes. That could be network dropout. Interdasting. Because I'm not seeing... What does this do? Nope, we don't want that on. You might be onto something. You might be onto something, Tom. N6 Ken. But here, okay, wait. See, this is what gets me in trouble all the time because we start overanalyzing. I'm getting picked up. I'm getting picked up. So what is different about their setup than what we got going? Ooh, that's a good one. So Hellscriber, sadly, we missed Hellfest. Missed it this year. It was either I was out of town or I don't know what happened, but I couldn't do Hellfest. Hellscriber Hellfest, really fun event that Dom, one of the admins on the HRCC Discord, set up. I won the first time, largely because I think I live stream it, and then everybody's like, "Oh yeah, let's make contact with Josh," because I taught everybody how to use it, and then I made the contact with them. So yes, yeah, digital gain. I'm going full squirrel mode on this one. Interstellar Sandman says digital gain. Yeah, so hopefully Halloween this year will be the next Hellscriber. If you turn up your digital gain, it will show you on your amperage and your spotting will get over a larger area. That's fine, but I don't exactly know how to do it here. So I think we're gonna just pause here. No, Dom didn't do it this year. Also, I was out of town, so I guess it worked out. Okay, I'm gonna close this. We're going to pull up the WABs. So I did get out. And this could totally be me, guys. I normally use this for my phone to connect to my home station. And I don't have a problem with my home station. And it's the same setup. So just keep that in mind. I feel that it's more the noise floor that this radio is experiencing and also the 5 watts. I don't think it's the settings in the software because it's literally unchanged. Okay, here we go. Let's figure out where our buddies are at. So here's how we're going to do this. Once I find the mouse cursor, there it is. All right, web me up. Here we go. We're going to go to Soda Spots. And we're going to go to Soda Watch 3 here. And obviously, that is a lot. Oh, there he is. Okay, so what time is it? God, I can't do time change. Is he still on? Did he switch? Okay, we're gonna contact Adam or Mark. Are you watching right now? I don't see him. We got lots of DX, a lot of Js, a lot of VKs, which is great. Do that, but KD7 DTS, that's Mark. That's who we're aiming for right now. Let's see if they still going. Because he last advertised on 20 meters, and there's no way they're still doing 20 meters. Can't be. $19.25. No, UTC time? What are you talking about? That doesn't work. Yes, I mean, that is correct, but... Oh, the gray man with the hotness. Okay, hold on. We'll come back around on that. We're going to put that there for a second. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. I'm waiting on Mark and Adam. Okay, I texted them both. So okay, so while that's all going on, we're gonna dive over here. We're gonna go to radio setting. Oh, look at Grayman. That's right. Grayman's really experiencing this. So it's 705 settings. Okay, got it. You know what? I should just show you this. I don't know why I'm holding back here, but Grayman with the info. You can't see the setting screen. That's fantastic. Okay. Radio tab. Yeah. Radio tab. LAN input gain. Oh, you know what, Grayman? I think you're onto something. LAN input gain. Radio tab, LAN input gain, and it can be adjusted the input level in the radio. I can't watch the ALC. It's outside. It's gone. It's not there. I can't watch it. Let's just assume. Let's just assume we have to dial it back. Let's just assume that. We're just going to dial it back. Right? Okay. We're going to give it that much. That much. The scientific measurement of that much. Yeah, right? Hold on. You're right. Hey, I don't know what's going on here, guys. I don't know. I'm just gonna. You know what I can do? Let's do this. This is what I'm gonna do. Is this it? Let's see. It is it. Okay, so we're just gonna scale this down. We're gonna go right about there, and we're gonna go to filters, color correction, and the opacity. No opacity. No opacity. Would it have been faster to just move it? Yes. Yes, it would. Okay, so if Tom and Grayman and Interstellar was right, we've adjusted the gain, ipso facto. Let's see if it works. And I'm waiting for Adam and Mark. So we're going to slide back over here. We're going to kill the battery before we actually do anything tonight, I think. But you know what? Hey, I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun too. Feel free, ask questions in the chat, go nuts, because who knows? Who knows where we're going to go tonight? I'm always okay. See, this is Tom. I love you, but this is where the cocksure attitude takes me out. I'm just kidding. I still love you, buddy. Okay, we're fully in the CQ land or the receive land. So now we got to call CQ. So we're going to transmit. Oh, we got to hit CQ. That's right. Hold on, we got to hit CQ. The order of operations is very precise. Very precise. That is a horrible place to call CQ. No, don't transmit. Can I suss out where we're at from that? Yeah, no, we're good. All right, that's where we're locking in. We're locking in there. I got my parking space set up. Should be in the clear. Look to the beacon. Little bit right there, little bit right there. But yes, much less of those. So I think we maybe another tooth. Drag it back another tooth. Radio settings. Radio. Let's knock it back another tooth and a half. Yeah, okay. Do that. Good. Watch this. Watch this. Up. 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 That's not good. None of that's good. None of that was good. Let's see what the map says. Hold on before we get... Map me up, Scotty. Come on. Looks about the same. Looks about the same. Hold on. Hold on. Up. That's not me. Ah. No, I'm not doing it. The land, maybe it was the adjustment. Maybe we needed to calm down. Let's see. I feel like it's taken away my signal a little bit. If you actually hear me, reply. Much less of that, though. See, here's the problem with that, right? Hold on, we're going to work through this. K9 ALE, maybe. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That's real bad what happened there. That's real bad. So KB8 NEV. Everybody has to keep in mind that all of that stuff you can do when you are operating portable, or when I'm operating portable and maybe I have just a camera recording me. I do that too. I can access point directly into the 705. Works great. The problem is I'm live streaming right now and it's on the computer that's doing this. So if I disconnect and go access point mode to a non-internet device, there will be no live stream. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Anything we do to mess with the internets will take the live stream out. Now I'm basically just in it to kill this battery. So where are we going with this? Oh, Dale K9 ALE is back, not K Dale. I got decoded in Portugal. That used to be a superpower. You guys aren't hearing me. All right, I'm gonna transmit, and that's it. Where's Adam and Mark? Because oddly enough, from outside, I've got a key hooked up outside. I transmitted straight to them. I already made a CW contact today, guys. Oh, okay, KB8 NEV, here we go. That's not good. None of that's good. Forget that happened. Just go ahead, get out of the way there. That's good. All right, good. Tom, I swear, Tom, I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you. Yes, it was on purpose. Actually, I was the first. Wait, no, he can't hear me. They're just calling. I was the first contact they made on CW, which means as the chaser, I now have a first activation on that summit. They are first activators of that summit. They killed themselves to get up on that summit. No one has activated it before. No one. And I just simply chased them from Texas. I'm now a first activator. Yes. I literally, we were in between shoots, but they were about to get ready, and I say, hey guys, I need like 15 minutes. And so I ran outside, I reassembled the HF antenna, got it shoved in a tree, and they're like, can you hear us on 20? No, I can't hear you on 20. We switched over to 40, and I'm like, yes, I hear Mark. And then boom, 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 we knocked it out. This business, though, we're having issues. We're having it. No further response. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know that people can hear me. Do I have a bad? I'm gonna move one more time. Here we go. And I'm gonna call CQ. Let's see. Yeah, I moved in a slot. So it's kind of cool. It works. You use the waterfall, and the waterfall is breaking down. I'm gonna go back in. And I'm gonna touch up the network a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of work here. Radio settings. Back to radio. We're gonna knock down the ALC two. Yep, knock it down two notches. And let's see. I know I'm making it all over the place. I'm making it all over the place, but nobody can reply. Wait, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Did we do it? Oh, super chat. New radio amateur for Cyprus. New radio amateur for Cyprus. Used to watch you before I even had a call sign. KW4L coming in, saying, saving to buy my first HF rig. Hope to catch you on the air one day. 73. What's up, buddy? So I'm assuming that's your call sign. 5B4ASN. That is definitely a DX call sign to me. So congratulations. Get on HF soon. Let's see if we can make a contact. And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Jason says I'm bouncing between -21 and -8 here in Florida. Is that like just the band? The wind has calmed down significantly here. It was windy all day. It was blowing the antenna all over the place. Can't hear me in Washington. I mean, I'm in Texas right now. If I was in California, you'd hear me in Washington. NFED half-wave, Tom. NFED half-wave. KW4L he's left the chat. Left the chat. I'm going to pause there. And it looks like Mark and Adam have not replied to me, so, man. I've only had one glass of this stuff. Oh, he's back. He's back, kids. I'm gonna try once or twice, and then that's it. I got to shoot more videos in the morning, Tom. It's 9:37 here, which is about... I did drop the ALC. That's it. That's how you drop it, right? Was the LAN gain? That was it for remote? Tom, am I not doing that? I think I'm doing it, bud. Oh, it happened. Look it. Don't start, because I got to get up early in the morning to make more videos, man. Grayman, is that the way you control ALC, is just adjust the LAN gain? I feel like that... Is that right? LAN gain? I don't even think that's the right terms for what that is. I mean, that's what it's called, but I don't even think that's right. See, I don't like it. I don't like it. We still got dirty business there. -10. -10, dude. How am I not making any contacts? All right, we're gonna drop it down a little bit more. We're cresting the bottom of the barrel here. We're back to CQ now. You guys. I mean, early for... No, actually, 9 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock local time is 2 hours earlier West Coast time. So, yeah. Okay, KB8 NEV's back. See, we're still got problems, man. That is adjusting the audio drive into the radio from computer. That's not adjusting the ALC. Well, how would you adjust the ALC? Because it's in the control app. I don't have the slider like I do with WSJTX. Isn't the audio drive from the computer literally adjusting the ALC? I mean, that would be the thing, right? I think. Right, exactly. Yes. What's up, Eric? The power slider is also another gesture along with your digital gain. No, yeah, but I don't have a power slider in this remote app. And that is probably more accurate than not, Tom. It's also a really busy night on FT8. It looks like all these signals here in the middle are busy. I might try and pop upper. You know what? I think that's the slot. I think that's the slot we might try to get into. All right, we're gonna do. I really want to get this contact, man. So. For transmit, what if we go up to 21? Lock in there. No, what just happened? Stop it. Yeah, there you go. Lock it in, bud. I'm looking, that's kind of where I want to be. Maybe we got to go up a little bit. No, that's some big signals. We still got to keep going up. So that's doing math in my head here. We're going to go up a full 5. No, stop. Stop. Oh, wait. A new. Okay. No. Oh, we might have just killed the battery. We might have just killed the battery. Here we go. which is kind of where I wanted to be anyway, but at this point. It can't last this long, right? Oh no, it's back. It's back. W7GEZ, a new call sign has entered the chat. Here we go. Now the timing is solid. It's rock solid. It's all zeros and like 10th. Yeah, no, we're good on the timing. Oh, really? I still figured it out. I eventually figured out where I wanted to be. But I think I'm going to do that in a second here. No, see, it's all cattywampus out here. Okay, I have now found a free space that I can't hear anybody, which is very chaotic. So let me parking lot my way up here. So we're going to go to doing the split. We're going to do that. That should be it right there. All right, I think we found the pocket. We'll see. Tom with the super chat says, transmit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go. Here we go. I found the slot. The SDR control app manual says you can view the ALC remotely by changing the power meter to the app. That's what I had done. Oh, I clicked on SWR. How do I change that? Jody, how does one change? I don't know, man. View? ALC? Anything? Window? No. Look at this wonderful man who always goes the extra mile to read the manual for me because I can't be bothered to do it. He says, long tapping the power meter and selecting ALC. All right, hold on. So we're gonna drop this down here. Hold on. Let's pause that for a second. Power meter. Okay. Now I'm on the power meter. No. On SWR. Oh, power meter. This. No, that's not it. Hold on. Okay. All right, hold on. No. No. Oh, that was it. Okay, you have to right click and then oh, we got it. We got ALC. Okay. Here we go. How long have we been live streaming? Over an hour. Great. This is definitely worthwhile watching for people. Everybody's absolutely loving this. So this top meter is going to be ALC. We're totally in the sweet spot. We've been in the sweet spot for a long time. It is not ALC. It is not ALC. Are we going to ham radio? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. All right. Looks like Mark and Adam wrapped up for the CW. There is no way we're going to do single sideband. There's no way we're going to get out on single sideband. I can't get out on FT8 right now. It's not it's not a thing, man. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it's still doing the little network flip out thing. I think it's time we say it. Chat, are we cooked? Because I haven't made a single contact. I will say I did make a contact on FT8 without touching anything earlier today, but it was on 20 meters. So I have a feeling that's part of the equation here. Gotta believe. I think that's kind of what's happening. But I don't know. Could be wrong. Long tapping is for the phone tap. Oh, okay. Right click did it, not the long tap. There's an N9W on the same transmit frequency as me, so given that that's a 1 and 1, I'm gonna move. No, I think we're gonna poke around a little bit. Let's get out of here. Where do we end up on the map too? Let's dial in on that. Not bad, not bad. Let's go to the globe in the control room. Oh my goodness! Look at this! Look at this globe action! Look at this globe action! Oh my God! Covering the dark side of the planet. Yet no one can reply to me. So by the way, all right, let's talk through this for a little bit. Yeah, what can I see? -10 in Venezuela, guys. I'm big into Venezuela right now. In Brazil, -9. These are all workable contacts. -16 in Costa Rica. -16 to K4. K4, okay. Wasn't KW4L like one of the stations that called me? Something is not good. -20 is still workable. -50. These are all workable. Yeah, I think it might be. I think it might be network. I think you might be right, Tom. We got a lot of things on the network here. I don't think we've ever tried. I'm huge into Venezuela right now. I don't think we've ever really tried to do FT8 or radio in general from the modern rogue compound. Because remember, the last time I was here, we didn't even have a remote capability. Like, all this stuff didn't exist back then. Like, there was none of this. That was not a thing. So, yeah, I think it might be network. And also my high noise floor. It is entirely possible that we have totally passable stations that are trying to reach me right now that just can't get through because of the noise floor. You might go look at the ACC mic on the 7. No, it's putting out the signal because you can see it. It's all there, and I'm getting picked up. So I don't think it's a transmit problem. The weak link has to be receive or that network dropout. Those have got to be the two things. And as much as I think Tom has a completely valid point, the noise floor is very high here, just with everything we got going on. I mean, Brian, doesn't do a lot of radio stuff, so yeah. It is all the variables are pointing to a not great HF experience. Okay, so let's poke around a little bit and see what we can actually hear. So I'm going to close this up. Let's see what happens here when I close this. Yes. All right. So we have a lower sideband something going on right here. So I'm gonna flippity-floppity it, and let's listen to some of the folks on the radio here. A lot of noise. A lot of noise. That is too little RF gain. Can't get away from that eggs and bakey though, man. We're frying some eggs and bakey. That is a signal we can pick up over here.
Your audio is clean. I don't hear any buzzing. It's not a problem. You're gonna. My guess is that if you reroute your audio cable, chances are you won't have the problem. What occurs to me is since apparently the EC is unable to gather up any interest within the operators up in Tallahassee, then what we might consider doing is looking at using the WSJT system or the reverse beacon network, whichever has
packet errors.
in or
Transmit
near
packet errors is 100% of packets, 0.1%. Pretty low.
Record how well the signal can be heard on whatever receiver system
Total
there
of
is that's in or near the city.
0.21%
And based on
error,
that, have some
which is
idea whether or not
pretty
we're
low.
able to reach out on an NVIS basis.
I love this. It sounds like I listen to my air conditioner.
Look at that whisper system. I know that they have a parameter you can choose for stations knows closer than something, but I'm wondering if they have another parameter that you can exclude stations further than a certain amount of mileage.
Tom, the packets include that. It's a cumulative packet. We're like
with that is that
500 thousandths of packets that we've collected, so it's a cumulative packet.
Probably will find stations along the west coast of Florida, and probably somewhere maybe even west of Tallahassee. But I don't know. It's not. I don't know that it's.
What else we got on here? This I started getting pretty quiet. All right, what do we got? Right here, somebody. I wish the arrow keys played a bigger factor in this, and it doesn't. It doesn't do anything.
That's really good though, because my grass is dormant and everything that I need to kill is green.
What did you do so your station doesn't sound like that? Okay. Obviously, there's a whole lot of electronics here. There's a ton of electronics. I'm someone's their studio, right? There is a ton of equipment that they're running on. And so if you were a ham and you were trying to do this kind of stuff, then you would have to go around methodically and look to see where these noise generators are. This is an extra layer of intensity because this is a place for live streaming to talk about current events and other stuff that Brian is interested in, not the ham radio aspect of it, right? So I'm entering into his space, and he has a very high noise floor that we're just dealing with. All right. Yeah, I don't know. This is not good. What if we did the magic number of, if we went to 7 point, are you gonna type? You pulled it up. 7.015. Go. And then let's change the mode to CW, and it should get a lot easier to hear. And then look at the sea of CW. Look at all that. But now it's not letting me tune? Oh, wait, we're losing it. We're losing it. Come on, darling. Don't die on me yet. You can still hear it though, how like. Yeah, there's a CW contest going on. Oh. Okay, what do we got? What do we got for CW? There's a CW decoder? No way. Okay, let's hit the button, see what it does. That ain't it. All right, I'm gonna have a little bit more. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate your hospitality. It's been a great weekend. Thank you so much. Cheers to you, buddy. All right, let's go to this big honking station right here. This guy's got the juice. What? I just clicked it. That was the guy. There we go. So you set, interestingly enough, on this CW decoder, let's see if I can I enhance this for you? Can I enhance your vision? Let's see, can we get you all up ins? And maybe we will, oh, we can do one better, hold on. Here we go. Ready? Oh, look at that. I still need the wide angle, so I guess I gotta go back a touch. And we will hide the chat for a second. And literally the station just went away. Whoa! ND7K. That was actually a pretty good copy. ND7K. Yeah, it's actually decoding him pretty well. What's really funny about this is I was like, oh, we got to tilt this screen. And I was thinking like reach up and then tilt it down. I was like, that's not going to work. All right. I think I might. Yeah, ND7K. fast for me. Let me do this here. Okay, much better. All right, let me mute this for a second because I think I'm gonna wrap up soon. But I wanna answer. That was the wrong way to do it. Let me get this out of here for a second. Hold on. There we go. All right, I'll leave the decode up though. That was actually working pretty well. All right, let me answer this super chat because I think this is a really important one. Oh, and I got to move my, there we go. Got to move my little charm there. So some people might have seen the Instagram post I made. And I think a lot of you may not understand meme culture. And so I'm going to pull it up on my phone. And I'm going to try to walk through this for you all. And then I will answer this question because it's a super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. So this is the post I made. I'm gonna drop the super chat here for a second so you guys can see it. Ham radio is a dying hobby, and then the dude pulls out the gun and says, "Bring back Morse code requirements," and then shoots the guy. The guy dies, and then says, "It's fixed." So if you don't understand the context of this meme, it's like the thing you think is helping is actually not helping. It's breaking the thing. So it's a joke. It's not real. No, we should not bring back the Morse code requirement. I don't encourage that. And you can watch my story that I posted on Instagram talking about this, that I am a product of the no code requirements. I got my license in a time where the code requirement was gone, and I was a technician license holder for many years, had a lot of fun, explored the space, got better at radio, learned more at a pace, a relatively slow pace. And then I learned about Summits on the Air. And after learning about Summits on the Air, I decided I wanted to get into HF. And then that's what provided me the interest to go to the next step of getting that upgrade. And I did. I got the upgrade, and I'm like, yes, I did it. Now, fast forward to, I don't know, 10 years or more since I got General. I haven't gotten better at CW, but what has pulled me closer to CW was as I got better as a general license holder and understanding the power that CW provides and the efficiency of the transmitters and how I only need 5 watts of power to get the same effectivity as an 80 watt to a 100 watt single sideband transmitter. I decided over time to get better at CW. So I can chase POTAs and SOTAs. I haven't gotten up the confidence yet to do a proper activation for Parks on the Air. Summits on the Air, I have activated a summit with CW because 4 is much less than 10, so it's much less scary. But no, you should not return back the requirement for CW. I don't see that as a benefit or a value. So thank you. I appreciate you. Very, very good question. So yeah, there you go, guys. I don't know what's happening here with the CWD code, but it is written a whole AI novel here on the back end. Actually, I think he's working contacts. I think he might be working some contacts. Good for him. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I will echo the sentiment from a lot of people that were on the Instagram that called out gatekeeping. I saw an example of gatekeeping, and if you indulge me, we're going to take a little... I was not going to talk about this right now, so if y'all just pretend like this is us just workshopping stuff. I got to see gatekeeping... I'm going to go ahead and disconnect, I think, at this point. Yeah, it's a good visual. We'll leave it. So I have an example of real toxic gatekeeping in our hobby, and I need to be webbed up here. So we're going over to my favorite website, youtube.com, and I'm going to go to one ham radio. Ooh. Oh, ape just goes right to ape's video. The Balfake. That's not what I wanted. Ham radio chick. But yes, good video from ape. Appreciate you. Okay, so Ham Radio Chick is a new YouTuber out on the space here. And am I sized up? I think I'm pretty close, but I'll adjust this a little bit. And let's see. First video ever. I started an amateur radio channel, brand new, 30,000 views on this video. Fantastic video for her. Great job. But if you sort by, let's see, was it not pinned anymore? I guess it's not. Where is the top? So, by the way, the fact that I'm having to like dig so deeply to find the actual salty ham here is great. You guys are doing a great job. I love that here. But there was somebody who was an absolute menace. And literally the fact that I have to search for it is good news, I think. A lot of you guys saw this because a lot of you guys tagged me. And they're like, look at this absolute troll. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not totally surprised. Look at Callum there. Let me give Callum a thumbs up there. Absolute Chad, that man. Was it not pinned? I thought it was pinned. And there's Sterling. Love me some Sterling. That's right. Oh, maybe it got deleted. Oh no, I can't shame them further. How dare you do this to me? Shoot. Did we lose the... Oh, man. You know what? I guess we're going to have to go into the real gas. Because I got something even worse than this. If I can't find the... Where did I miss it? Did I miss the comment? Is she one of those? No, she's not. She's not at all. No. Okay. Wait. So, in case I didn't see it. No, where is it? Is she one of those? I'm new to the hobby. No, not at all. She was basically saying that she just fell in, like she got super interested in it, and she wanted to get her license, and so she did. And there were people that were pissed that she went straight to extra. She's good at taking tests, guys. Some humans will be better at taking tests than other people are, and she just happens to be one of those humans. And she did. She got her license. It happens. Like I don't know that's not a big deal. But oh man, where is it? So many positive people though. I am super happy about that. But the fact that I'm having to dig in this deeply is. What do I do? Oh no. Mike. Cheers, Mike. Great guy. I think it's around this spot though, because they didn't delete it, did they? That would be the classy thing to do, just delete the comment before I could get there. But yeah. They were being Caitlin is being nice to you by delete your comment if that's the case, because I'm going to flame you if I find it. Oh no, I can't. Where is it? There are so many comments on this video, which is amazing. And I did not expect to go this long to find this comment, to be honest. But 40,000 views don't lie. So good views. Oh, there's so many comments. I did not expect to have to, sorry. Wait. No, that's not it. That's not it. I just saw the word beware, and I don't know, it gave me caution, so I stopped for a second. I think they might have deleted the comment. Maybe? Or maybe they stopped pinning it. I think they pinned it. Shoot. Now I'm literally diving through comments live. I apologize, everybody. Hold on. I'm gonna try a little bit more, and then I'm gonna give up on it because I've got a better thing to talk about here. And as much as I think the comment was a little saltier, actually, to be honest with you. I think the blog post that I'm going to pull up is, it is what it is. But they made an argument, and I want to talk about it. I'm probably going to condense this down to make it like a standalone video, because I think it's important. But at the same time, I'm going to have to back out of here because I got to go to bed soon. Oh, man, this just keeps going. I think I'm going to have to stop. I don't think I can find it. Oh, no. 0 to extra, by the way. Massive, massive accomplishment. So congratulations, Caitlin. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to pause here. Ooh. Yeah. It might have gotten buried because it got like so many people that gave the thumbs down. I bet you that's what happened. It got buried. So it's literally at the bottom dregs of the post. Okay, so let's leave that aside for a second. Oh, okay. Dropping in real quick. Yes, okay. If you can. I think I got it in the Discords. Not sure, but yeah. Okay, shoot me. Okay, I'm gonna get on Discord right now. I was not on Discord to save my delicate Mac processor on my ancient, now ancient MacBook that I'm running on. Oh, this thing's choking. Oh, I got an image from Frank. Maybe something. No, that's not it, Frank. It was a very long post. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay, here we go. How do I want to do this? Oh, I know how to do it. This is how we're going to do it. We're just going to drag it over to the big screen, and then I'm going to read it to you. Yay, we figured it out. Okay. I know how to live stream. I'm going to read this, but okay. So this is from Dennis, who avatars himself. So he's a man. Looks like he's older than me, spectacled. That's not an insult, but Dennis, TF2CS writes, "Hi, I'm an extra class ham, but I know nothing about antennas. WTF?" That was Caitlin. He's quoting Caitlin. "This is not a hobby for rote memorization. I just don't get it. Years of practical experience makes a," all capital letters, "real extra class ham. It's sad to see how this hobby is withering away. Wonder if she even knows any basic electronics or propagation theory. SMH for shake my head. I'm good at remembering stuff." That's a quote of Caitlin. "Doesn't make a ham." Bro, you're right. She's new. She's new. How? Okay. There is nothing stopping someone going from technician to extra. There's nothing stopping them. If they want to take the test, they can. What is the other path? What is the other path? There isn't a ham who's like, hey, come, I'm the Elmer, I'm Mr. Elmer, come to me, come hang out in my garage and do ham radio things. If you don't have a better option for people that aren't like you, Dennis, if you don't have a better option to help people learn how to ham radio, then they're going to learn when they do ham radio after getting their license. That's it. And since this is just a complainer comment with no constructive ability to actually improve things, it should be forgotten, deleted, left on the side, because it's not helping anything. If you dislike what Caitlin did so much, then you need to come up with the solution to make it better, and make it better to a point where people actually get licensed, right? We have a system in play. That system is understood. You take a test, and then another test, and another test, and then you're done. To some people, to them, that like trips their brain chemistry to go like, I got to take all 3 tests right now. There's nothing that makes them less of a ham by passing the test. Are they as experienced? See, that's an angle you can go on. Is Caitlin as experienced as you, Dennis? No. And she would never claim to be so. And she's not claiming to come from a place of knowing or understanding. She's just has an extra class license. And if you think that a standardized test will make you a better ham radio operator, then I don't trust anything you say. Because I know that a standardized test did not make me a better amateur radio operator. And I know every other ham out there is not a better amateur radio operator from the test. They learned it from doing. They learned it from communicating with more hams. They learned from being on the air. They learned from doing. And the only thing that's stopping people from doing is getting the license. So if you're upset that she just did it too fast, well, then sounds like, Dennis, you don't understand the system at play. There's some people that pro-game. They min-max and pro-game straight to where they want to be, and that's what she did. And you can't be upset for her about that, because that's the system. You can shame them, but then you're just as bad as everybody who gatekeeps the hobby. And so that's my opinion on Dennis. Thank you, Dennis, for your comment there. Horrible comment. Gatekeeper to the max comment, and absolutely not a fan. But yeah, so it feels like sometimes when I see people like Dennis, they want people to not use a radio and go get some hyper is not the wrong, a theoretical understanding of radio, and then get in front of a radio and then be the best operator ever. No one has ever done that. There is no path to being better at doing radio without doing radio. That's it. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm looking at the chat right now, so I don't know what you guys think. But, man, I saw that and I was like, man, absolute trash take from Dennis. Dennis might be a great guy, by the way. Might be a good guy. I don't know. But absolutely not in love with his opinion on what Caitlin did. Because, again, you're taking this out on Caitlin as though she cheated the system. She didn't cheat the system. That is the system. She got her license. And now she should go operate. She should get on the air. And if we had a really good community of on-air operators, if someone new showed up that didn't know what they were doing, then those on-air good communicators could educate her with the thing she just got cleared to use, the radio. When you make a statement like that, it makes it sound like, oh, maybe the community on the air isn't as good at like training people, and they're kind of jerks, and you got to get your game set high before you can even set foot on the air. That's also the wrong attitude. That's a horrible attitude. Horrible attitude. Hate it. Hate it across the board. Super chat, thank you from Michael, getting an extra class license and becoming an accredited volunteer examiner. Congratulations. makes you more useful to the ham radio as a whole. Correct? KD0PAF. I don't know, but I hope you spent 18 years on the radio before you got your license or your volunteer examiner blah, blah, blahs. I love the volunteer examiners. I didn't say the blah, blah, blah to make fun of them. I'm talking about my bro Dennis here. I hope, but you know what it is there's often times where I understand like the human nature of things. Like I'm getting older, right? You can see it. See it. Like, see how much taller? There's more skin here, and there's more bags here, and all that stuff. I'm getting older, so I'm starting to see the perspective of things that I didn't see in the past. But at no time have I ever been like, I need to uphold the sanctity of something from the usurpers who might know less than me. There's no way to continue a hobby if you don't have people that know less than you joining the hobby. You, the experienced people, need to figure out how to bring those people up to the same level you are and help them in a way that is not negative and belittling and makes you propped up as some kind of a deacon and presses them down and like, you don't know the ways yet, so you can't do the stuff. I see too much of that, and it pisses me off. And this is literally an example of that. If you watch my videos, when I'm looking at the camera and I got the whole wall behind me, including my play button, there is a piece of paper on the wall, and you can't read it. I've shown it on a video before, a couple of videos. When I did I was in 5 parts of a 6-part miniseries called Phantom Signals. I got a handwritten letter that someone tore out of a spiral-bound notebook, and it had all the jagged edges, and they folded it up. And it was just a rant about why I was titled RF expert on Phantom Signals. Are they right in that they are more accredited in RF than I am? Probably. If you take them by what they wrote in that loose leaf pamphlet paper that they ripped out of a notebook, probably. Are they as good a communicator as I am? I doubt it. I doubt it. And that's part of the issue, is there's tons of people in this hobby that are so incredibly skilled, but they have zero capability of conveying that information. And so they sit and they get pissed about things, and they have no ability to send out that information other than to crap on other people, basically. Instead of be a force of change, be positive, do something that will help people get better at the thing you love so much. You love it, right? You love it. You want it to exist after the fact that you're going. There you go. That's what you got to do. So, there you go. That's, yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Oh, Leia's calling me, so I'm gonna wrap up here, I think, in a little bit. I think she might be calling me. She's like, oh, Josh, you're ranting a little bit. Yes, I'm ranting because this stuff pisses me off. This stuff pisses me off really bad. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, chat? Chat, am I cooked? I don't know. You guys tell me. I'll wait long enough. Be humble. That's right. Go listen to some Kendrick Lamar and be humble. Cheers. Caitlin. Hey, Caitlin. You can have a YouTube channel until you can make an FT8 contact. That's right. You're totally right. And Leia, yes, I love you, Leia. I'll call you in a little bit. I'm going to wrap up here. So we overuse that term. I don't really want to get into the weeds on the sad ham term, but I think some people just say, like, if they have a really strong belief and they don't fully understand something and they say it, and then somebody tells them, no, they're wrong, that person is a sad ham, that's also incorrect. Like, if you don't understand the science, you're not a sad ham, or that person that's telling you you're wrong is not a sad ham. Just, that's a separate thing. Do you have the same opinion of professional skills? Oh, see, now I'm getting challenged. Oh, that's a good question. I'm of two minds on this, and I'll tell you what the two minds are. If I say no, and I say thou shalt go to college to get XYZ skill and get accredited to be a professional in that space, then everybody will be like, yes, that is the status quo. But at the same time, if someone does the same job for 10,000 hours or 10 years and can do the same quality of work, if not higher, but didn't go to a 2-year trade school or a 4-year university, would I value them any less? No, I wouldn't. But here's the difference. This is not professional. We are not professionals. This is a hobby. It's a hobby and a radio service where you could use those skills to communicate and help people and all that stuff, and that'd be great. But most of the time, no, it's a hobby. It's supposed to be a hobby, and that's why I'm fine with Caitlin going straight to extra, and she's going to get on the radio, and she's going to get more experience and all that stuff. But would I have Caitlin go rewire my house as an electrician that she just came straight off the street with, very little electronic skills, like came out of school? Maybe not. Maybe not. And I don't know that she would want to either. But I don't think she's proposing to do that. I think she just wants to get on the radio and make contacts with people. So, yeah. Good question, though. I like the challenge. Like the devil's advocate. Right? I think we're good. I think we got it. As someone who is promptly in the computer science space, I can tell you I can't remember the last time I was asked about my computer science BS degree during an interview, but they do ask about my experience, and you nailed it. That's exactly what they asked. They asked what you've done with the skills, whether you got it from 10 years of doing or went to college for a little bit of a time, and there you go. So anyway, with that, I think that's a perfect way to wrap it up. I'm going to get out of here because I literally got to go to bed because we're going to wake up early and we're going to shoot a couple more videos, and then I got to get a plane and then get home. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm not a proper ham radio operator because I didn't make a contact on this live stream. That's for technical challenges. But regardless, I appreciate that you watched. I really do. And I will talk to you real soon. 73.